G'day fellow YouTube watchers and fellow Browning fans. I'm just making a small video clip of my Browning shotgun in 12 gauge. She's a 12 gauge and she's a Browning GTS special, and the reason why I decided to make a clip was there's not much information or other clips on YouTube on this particular GTS model. So I thought it would be a good idea to put up a clip in case someone wanted a bit of information on these models, or someone was on the market for these type of guns. But yeah, basically they were offered. They were made in Japan. They're a Japanese manufactured gun. Same company that makes the Morocco and all your other Brownings. They were offered in two versions, one of them being the GTS Elite, and the other one, as you see here, just the GTS Special. Differences was the GTS Elite, this engraving, this game scene was in gold. It was gold plated, while this standard one, it's just as you can see. Yeah, basically they're similar to your Satori. I'm no expert, but I'll point out the little differences that the GTSs have over your Satoris and other Brownings. But I've been told Browning doesn't make these anymore. They've been discontinued, but you still see them pop up for sale, you know, in good condition here and there. And I've owned this one for about 6 years now, and I've never had a problem with it, never malfunctioned. They're a good workhorse. They're designed for sporting clays and hunting out in the field, so they're an all-rounded type of gun. And yeah, they're a very good workhorse. We'll start with the choke tubes on them. You'll find on them, they run an Invector Plus. These are right here. Your standard Invector Plus choke tubes, which are a bit longer than your the Browning Invector tubes. I think these are a 62mm in length, while your Browning Invector 50mm in length. I've been told to run aftermarket choke tubes on them. Aftermarket choke tubes tend to group and shoot better. I'll definitely look into that, but for now I've been just using the standard tubes. One of the major differences on the GTS you'll find is it has a better grade timber finish, stock and the fore end. It's a better grade than your Satoris, as you can see. Also, this came with a recoil pad, engraving on the receiver, a little bit of a very basic, but it does look nice. A quail transforming into a clay target, and on the other side of the receiver you have a duck transforming into a clay target as well. On the bottom, two clay targets, and then marked Special GTS, and it's got the buck mark on the underside of the trigger guard, which is gold engraved as well. Looks nice. Now, one thing I really like on these GTSs, I don't know if the Satoris, the newer Satoris, have this system. I don't think so, but they have a 3-stage adjustable trigger, as you can see, and they've come with Allen keys where you can adjust your length of pull to suit you. I've got it set in the middle. So if you've got longer arms or shorter arms or whatever, you can accommodate that with the this system, trigger system. It's a great idea by Browning. Also, this has come with an adjustable stock, an adjustable comb. I really like this. You can, I believe this is factory because I've looked in the instruction manuals and you can see the adjustable comb there. Some came with it, some didn't. I believe it's factory, but I think it's awesome. If you're a left-handed shooter, these stocks tend to be, the Browning stocks tend to be neutral, which means you know, they, like other guns, have a slight bend to the right or to the left for left-handed shooters, or these tend to be more neutral. So this is great if you're a left-handed shooter, and you might be able to accommodate yourself shooting this. I'm right-handed, so I can adjust it, you know, for myself. That's a great idea. Now the actions tend to be pretty solid on them. Also, they were offered in two versions, a 30-inch and a 28-inch barrel. This is a 30-inch barrel. Automatic ejectors, and it's the stocks. The timbers are European walnut. I'll put it together. So I forgot to mention they take 3-inch shells as well. So you can shoot your magnums out of them without a problem, which is very useful, especially if you're hunting ducks, where we have to use steel shot here in Victoria, and you can shoot those high velocity, high performance type shells out of these guns. Like I said, they're a well built, solid gun. I use this particular gun for clay targets, and just my all-round gun really. And one other thing is, I'll put some snap caps in to show you. They have a what's called inertia setup, where you can shoot, if this was loaded, you'd shoot your first round and the recoil will activate the second shot. See, there's no recoil at the moment with the snap cap, so I won't be able to shoot the second round, but if there was a recoil, that's triggered the mechanism, and there you go. So that's basically the Browning GTS. Like I said, they're a pretty. One other groovy thing is the swivel studs. They came with, that's factory, and we don't really use the slings on our shotguns here, but in Europe they do. So it's always good to have. But there she is. That's a Browning GTS. You know, they point, swing like a Morocco. I find them to be comfortable. I like using them. I don't know the weight. If anyone wants any more info on them, on these particular guns, or I can have a look in my all the specifications in the instruction books and all that, and get back to you. Just send us a message or whatever. But there you go. That's the Browning GTS. Thanks for watching.